Sandy, it's great to be with you here in Easterhouse. We've known each other for 30 years, I think, but you've been here 32 years. What does that mean to you inside?
Sometimes, Jim, sometimes I can't believe it, to be honest, because you'd sort of think, where's 32 years gone? Because in that 32 years, although I've been in the one church, I often feel it's been about 2 or 3, 4 churches
Yes.
I've been in. Because, every so often churches take on a characteristic and it's all different. So what it means to me is, although it's been one place, it's been change. It's been learning. And I always used to laugh, and it's good being in a church a long time. I every 7 years I tend to reinvent myself. I give myself a different ministry. So way back in the 80s, I gave myself chaplaincy, working with children. And I spent lots of times learning all about that, and then moving into a different realm, and counselling, moving into a different realm, worship, prayer. The good thing about being in a long time, Jim, is, and this may seem strange, but a long time forces you to keep moving, because I can't use my same sermons again. I have never had the privilege or the experience of going into a new place and looking out all the old stuff and regurgitating it. Because I've had folk who sit and listen to me on a Sunday morning who've listened to me for 32 years, and it has to be fresh. So that's a discipline, but that's been a fantastic discipline. So I've never had the opportunity nor the inclination to fossilise, either intellectually, spiritually, and emotionally as a person. So I just keep going,
What's the biggest challenge facing you now as a Christian man and leader?
Right. The biggest challenge is I have a sneaky feeling, I'm 62 now. 3 years, theoretically, I can retire. But I have a sneaky feeling that, how could I put it, God's got me another 10, 15 years ahead. It seems strange that, I know that may seem, but I've got that inclination in my own spirit that I'm coming up to a wee bit of crunch time, I feel, in the fellowship. I either determine that whether I retire 3 years from now or whether I go on into something far deeper in that. And I'd value your prayers over the next couple of months, because I really feel I've moved, I've waited a long time for certain things. It's going to be a real crunch period for me. And it's either going to be just an open door that you find in, Revelation, the church in Philadelphia, a door that's been opened and I have to go into. But that's going to mean about another 10 years, 15 years of ministry, And so that's great. It thrills me, but at the same time, you get tired, Jim. You want to get up in the morning and not be controlled by your diary, etc. But who knows?
Sandy, as you delight in the Lord, may He give you the desires of your heart.
Great.
Amen. Thank you.
You happy with that?